Smartwatches are getting better and cheaper, but is the Amazfit Active 2 the ultimate budget king? With Zepp Pay, offline maps, AI coaching, and even Thermometer, it sure sounds like it. Let's put it to the test. Starting with the unboxing, we get the watch itself, a magnetic charging dock, and the usual paperwork. But wait, no cable. Honestly, I think cables are becoming a luxury these days. In my house, there's never enough of them, and this watch only comes with a tiny magnetic dock. No USB cable included. It's a small gripe, but I will let it slide. Just a very minor inconvenience. The charging dock itself feels well made. It clicks onto the back of the watch magnetically, and thankfully, it's USB-C compatible. That means you can use any Type-C cable you already have lying around. Now let's dive into the design. This is where the Amazfit Active 2 really surprised me. The moment I put it on, it just felt right. Comfortable, well balanced, and effortless, like it was meant to be there. I absolutely love how it looks and feels. It's lightweight, elegant, and manages to look premium without trying too hard to mimic the Apple Watch vibe. There are two versions of the Amazfit Active 2, and this is where the biggest difference comes in. The standard version comes with a tempered glass display and a comfortable silicone strap. The premium version upgrades the display to sapphire glass, making it more scratch resistant, includes a leather strap, and adds NFC for Zepp Pay Contactless Payments. So, if NFC is important to you, you will need to get the premium version. Otherwise, both versions offer the same smartwatch experience. The frame is stainless steel, and the watch itself weighs just 31 grams, practically nothing. I've worn it all day, and at one point, I actually checked my wrist thinking I forgot to put it on. That's how comfortable it is. The strap is a quick release type, so you can swap it out for something more stylish if you want. Personally, I like the stock silicone strap. It's soft, flexible, and doesn't stick to your skin like duct tape after a workout. Moving on to the display, Amazfit really didn't hold back here. It features a 1.32-inch AMOLED screen with a peak brightness of 2000 nits. That means even in direct sunlight, you have no trouble seeing your notifications. It's also incredibly sharp and responsive, so there's no annoying lag when swiping through menus. And for those who want to casually check the time without looking like they're hacking into a watch, there's an always-on display feature. Just keep in mind, it does drain the battery faster, but more on that later. The list of features is impressive for something in this price range. First up is something you don't often see on budget smartwatches: full-featured maps and navigation. The Amazfit Active 2 lets you download offline maps directly to the watch via the Zepp app, so you can check your route without needing your phone. And if you tend to miss a turn, no worries. Turn-by-turn navigation will guide you step by step. Just load a GPX route and the watch will keep you on track. The built-in GPS system logs onto your location quickly and tracks your runs, hikes, or cycling routes with solid accuracy. With offline maps, you can confidently follow your path even if your phone is left behind. A great addition for outdoor enthusiasts. If you are in Europe, the premium version supports Zepp Pay, allowing you to add a Mastercard from select banks and make tap-to-pay purchases. The catch? The list of supported banks is short in most countries, but there's a clever workaround called Curve. If your bank isn't supported, you can link your regular card to Curve and then connect it to Zepp Pay. As long as Curve works in your country, you are good to go. If you are in North America though, brace yourself for disappointment. The Zepp Pay simply isn't available here, no direct payments, no Curve workaround, no NFC tap to pay. So, unless Amazfit expands support in the future, contactless payments just aren't happening on this watch if you are in North America. One feature that works everywhere is Bluetooth calling. The watch has a built-in microphone and speaker, so you can take calls directly from your wrist. Surprisingly, it's actually decent. The person on the other end can hear you clearly, and the speaker is loud enough unless you are in a super noisy environment. It's not going to replace your phone, but if your phone is buried in your bag, it's incredibly convenient to answer calls from your wrist. For notifications, you are covered. But if you are on Android, you can do more than just read them, you can reply directly from the watch. And not with just preset replies, you can type out full responses or use speech to text. There's even a feature I didn't expect. You can view photos from messages directly on the watch. Someone sends you a meme, you can check it without reaching for your phone. Just don't expect to zoom in too much. It's still a smartwatch, not a phone. Now, here's where things get interesting. The Zepp Flow AI assistant. Unlike the usual voice control on smartwatches, this one is powered by ChatGPT. Yes, an actual AI built into your watch. It's surprisingly good at controlling the watch, setting timers, checking heart rate, or even opening apps. Just keep in mind that it requires an internet connection, so you will need your phone nearby for it to work. There's also a small but handy feature. You can store membership cards on the watch. Instead of digging through a pile of plastic cards at checkout, you just pull up the barcode, scan it, and you're done. It's simple but really useful if you are always collecting points at your favorite stores. However, keep in mind that you cannot connect Bluetooth headphones to the watch, and there is no internal storage for music, so you won't be able to load songs or play them directly from the watch. You can also install various free and paid apps, and there's the option to subscribe to Zepp Aura, which promises AI sleep analysis, some relaxation and meditation features, and daily or weekly reports. But I haven't tried them myself. I personally refuse to pay for stuff like this. The Amazfit Active 2 also comes with a built-in thermometer, which at first sounds interesting, but wait. It measures surface temperature, not body temperature. So while you can check how cold or hot your wrist is, there is no real way to use it for health tracking or fever detection. Maybe someone out there will find a creative use for it, but for now, I'm not sure what to do with it. When it comes to fitness, the Amazfit Active 2 doesn't disappoint. It has 164 sports modes. Will you use all of them? Probably not. But it can automatically detect 8 activities including running, walking, cycling and swimming. And yes, the watch is 580 water resistant, so you can take it for a swim without worry. For those who prefer structured workouts, there's Zepp Coach. It's like having a built-in AI trainer that adjusts your workout plans based on your performance and recovery. Heart rate and SpO2 tracking are also included. The watch uses BioTracker 6.0, which Amazfit claims is highly accurate. But I didn't just take their word for it. I tested it against a medical-grade oximeter and a treadmill heart rate monitor. For outdoor lovers, there's a barometric altimeter which tracks altitude changes. If you're into hiking or trail running, this is a super handy feature. Sleep tracking is detailed, detecting light sleep, deep sleep, REM cycles, and even naps. Each morning it provides a readiness score which helps assess whether the body is well rested or if taking it easy might be a better option for the day. That said, compared to similar energy tracking features on other smartwatches, the readiness score here tends to be a bit too optimistic. I could get 4 hours of sleep and it still tells me I'm fine. Sure, Amazfit. Sure. Now let's talk battery life, because what's the point of all these features if you have to charge the watch every day? Thankfully, that's not the case here. The battery here has a capacity of 270 mAh, and Amazfit claims up to 10 days of battery life with typical use, which means using the heart rate monitor, getting notifications, tracking some workouts, and occasionally using GPS. From my experience, the estimate is pretty accurate if you are not overloading it with constant tracking. If you go heavy on features like always on display, constant heart rate tracking, multiple workouts per day, and Bluetooth calling, expect around 4 to 5 days before needing a recharge. On the flip side, if you stick to basic watch functions, Power Saver mode can stretch the battery life up to 19 days, which is impressive. If you are using the watch for outdoor runs or hikes with continuous GPS tracking, it will last about 21 hours. When the battery does run out, it takes about 2 hours to fully charge. It's not the fastest charging smartwatch out there, but considering how infrequently you will need to charge it, it's not a big deal. Charging is done through the magnetic dock that snaps onto the back of the watch, and yes, I still wish they included a USB cable in the box. but we've already talked about it. So should you buy the Amazfit Active 2? It depends. If you are in Europe and need NFC payments, the premium version is your best bet. If NFC doesn't matter to you, the standard version still gives you the same smartwatch experience for a lower price. Personally, I love this watch. It's lightweight, stylish, and packs way more features than I expected at this price. Sure, it has some quirks, but for the price, it's one of the best budget smartwatches out there. What do you think? Would you buy the Amazfit Active 2? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel for more honest tech reviews. See you in the next one!